In this screencast, I just want to take a few minutes to go over the syllabus and the grading scale for the course. As you can see on the Moodle site, in the top section of information, you can find the syllabus and the grading scale. So let's look at the syllabus first. There you'll find all the typical information for a course. You have my email address. You have my office phone if you need it. Our class is online, so we will do everything online. If I need to open up a discussion forum or a chat board so that we can talk in real time, we can do that. But I found in the past that this course works best if everything is done by email. I'm on email every day. I try to stay off on weekends. However, for this course, I will be on email during the weekends, so you can find me. Trust me. If you're interested, my office is in Braun 207. I will add that on here so you know where to find me physically. But the goal of this course is to do everything online, and that's what we're going to do. As you know by now, I've decided to make this course about ubiquitous networking and society. How does technology pervade our lives in ways that we use and enjoy and now can no longer live without? And in what ways is technology invading our lives? And ways that we probably aren't even aware. And these are just some possible questions that we may want to explore. And you can read those for yourself. As you go further, you'll see the student learning outcomes for the course and the objectives. These are standard for all integrative seminars. So regardless of the topic, these are the things that we are striving to achieve throughout the term. The course requirements are your participation in the discussion board, participation in a chat platform, we will do that at some point, multiple short written responses, response papers, a substantial final reflection paper and peer evaluation, and the crux of the course, which I know you've all heard about and are all dreading, and that is the group project and presentation. I will admit, I get a little nervous about doing the group projects through an online platform. I urge you to dispel your fears. I've already done this course in an online format. The groups never met face-to-face and generated some amazing projects, and you'll see some of those. So the group projects will take place, and they will take place in a little different arena than perhaps you're used to, which is part of this course. It's a growing process. Texts and readings, everything is on Moodle. There is nothing to buy in the bookstore. Course policies. Attendance. You need to be in class. That means online. For a minimum of 3 hours a week. So you better be checking in. If you fall behind on this, you'll be in big trouble, and you may need to consider dropping the course, which I know none of you want to do because this is near the end of your career and you want to get this over with. I need to emphasize here yet again, this course will move very quickly. Yes, this is a 7-week course, but within the 7 weeks, we will complete 3 credits worth of work. So take any course that you have had at Chatham, all the work that is required in that course, and condense it into half the time. And that's what will be happening in this course. So you need to plan your lives accordingly. We will move very, very fast. And there's no way around that. That is the nature of a 7-week course that is still for 3 credits. Please complete all assignments by deadline. I know problems arise. I will work with those. However, there are certain things I need on time. You'll see those right on the Moodle site, because if you hold things up, it holds everything up. You must submit all the work for the course in order to pass. If you do not submit all the work, regardless of the grades that you have earned to date, you will fail the course. Please engage in thoughtful participation. Strive to be as open-minded as possible. Remember, when discussing and debating, we're critiquing and criticizing the ideas and not the individual. Everyone's got to pull their own weight, especially in the group projects. And this is the class where I encourage risk-taking. So please, jump in, try some new technology, put forth some new ideas, look into some fields that perhaps you haven't looked into before. After you leave Chatham, you may be a little bit ambivalent about taking risks. This is your last chance to really dive in and give it a go with no penalty, so give it a shot. And as juniors and seniors, you already know these last few statements appear on all syllabi: the honor code, the statement on cheating and plagiarism, our disability statement, and non-registered students policy. I need to emphasize this now at this point. If you enrolled in this course via Moodle and added yourself on your own, you are not registered for the course officially. This course has to appear on your schedule that you see in My Chatham or in Campus View as you go into your student portal. I will be checking attendance through the first couple of weeks to make certain we're all on board with that. Just adding the course via Moodle does not register you for the course, so please make certain you are officially registered for this course. And if you have any questions, please email me. The grading scale I put on a separate page just for ease of access. You will see the final group project will be 20% of your grade for the term. Half of that will come from the project itself. Half of that will come from your peer evaluations. You will evaluate each other repeatedly on how well you are all playing in the sandbox to work on these projects. The final reflection paper is 20% of the final grade, and I give you extensive instructions on how to navigate that final reflection paper. The response papers, this has 5 combined, I think it will be 6, will be all of the responses you do to our readings and discussions. And I define reading as engaging with any sort of text. So some things you will be reading that are articles. Some will be magazine articles. Some will be peer-reviewed articles. You'll be watching a lot of videos. You'll be watching some longer television programs that have aired. You'll be looking at lots of different texts, all of which are fodder for your response papers. And then finally, your participation in the discussion board. Since this is an online class, we do not meet brick and mortar. It is imperative that you engage in those thoughtful discussions that were mentioned in the syllabus. I've made these very easy to grade. It's all or nothing. You participate fully with thoughtful responses, you get full credit. If you participate and just say a lot of "I agree," that's not a thoughtful participation, and you will receive no credit. So as we navigate through, you will see how those fall out. Put some thought into these discussions because that's the meat of this particular course. And you can see what is probably familiar to you as a grading scale. So that's just a quick tour of the syllabus and the grading scale. And if you have questions, please email those to me and I'll answer them for everyone.